What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another exciting episode of Coocumber Reviews provided by the lovely Coocumber Incorporated. Guys, after taking some time to think about it, I have finally decided to come out with my review of Matt Reeves' Batman, ladies and gentlemen. I have been waiting so long to talk about this movie, and after I have watched it last week and I took a little bit of time to think about it, got my thoughts together, I'm finally ready to talk about this movie. So I'm just going to go ahead and say now, before I get into spoilers or anything like that, this movie gets an A+. I freaking loved this movie. I adored this movie. This honestly is one of the this is actually the second Batman movie that I've ever seen that actually freaked me out and made me uncomfortable. It's a great detective story. It is not a movie for children, so parents, please do not take your kids to see this movie. Do not take your kids to see this movie, but the way how the story works in this movie is done really well. The writing is done great. The characters all get plenty of screen time. The chemistry between Batman and Catwoman is done really well. Between Jim Gordon and Batman is done really well. The cinematic is great. The zoom shots, the soundtrack, everything in this movie flows together very well. So yeah, going ahead and give this an A+. If that's all you want to know, then leave this video. But yeah, A+. So let's continue. This movie, like I said, I adored it. This movie freaked me out because they took a lot of inspiration from the Zodiac Killer. I mean, like, look at the Riddler. The Riddler himself, they modeled him a lot after the Zodiac Killer from the executioner garb that the Zodiac wore the day he killed that couple on Lake Berry, or he attacked that couple on Lake Berryessa. They had him even kind of breathing like the Zodiac did, because like in real life the Zodiac did heavy breathing. They took ciphers from the Zodiac. The one part in the movie that freaked me out the most was just when the Riddler ends up typing and he ends up saying goodbye. And the reason why that freaked me out is because like I just went back to the Zodiac film, which you all honestly should go watch. But when Riddler said goodbye, I just heard goodbye. I just got paranoid. I got really freaked out because I have watched a lot of true crime stuff over the years and done a lot of research, and they took some things from some true crime cases, and it just kind of freaked me out because like it really made me feel like I wasn't in the theater watching it, but I was like in the crowd, like witnessing like this stuff that was going on, and I got really freaked out. Riddler freaked me out in this movie. The way how the guy portrayed the Riddler was done really well. I was terrified, and the fact that this really feels like a true detective story, which is what this movie is based on. This movie is based on The Long Halloween, and the fact of the matter is that the movie actually starts on Halloween night, and I actually thought that was a very interesting choice. They took a lot of inspiration from The Long Halloween with Bruce, trying to, he's being a detective, he's solving all these things. We've actually never really gotten a good detective Batman story, and so I really feel like Matt Reeves really hit the nail on the head with this. I love Robert Pattinson as Batman. This is where Bruce has been Batman for about 2 years. He's not really gotten back into the limelight yet, and they even addressed it in the film. Your parents were very big philanthropists. They used their wealth to help the city. You've really not done much. If I'm elected mayor, I'm hoping to change that. Bruce is a recluse. All he wants to do is be Batman. The only thing that matters to him is the mission of cleaning up Gotham to get basically be vengeance against the people that ended up killing his parents. The relationship with Bruce and Alfred is done really well. Like I said, he's a recluse. He doesn't really want to listen to anybody. He doesn't want to talk to anybody. He doesn't even want to really be a Wayne. He's just there to be Batman. And you have Alfred being like, look, you need to be representing your family's legacy. And he doesn't care about his legacy. He's like, I don't care what happens to me. I'm just wanting to be the Batman. And Alfred is reminding him, you need to be caring about your family's legacy. You are a Wayne and you need to represent your family. And he's trying to bring Bruce into the limelight. That was done really well. I like the dynamic between Batman and Catwoman, because they didn't go straight into this and being like, oh, okay, these two have never met before. They have known each other for quite a while, or at least for 2 years. Like Batman is around where, he's somewhat still a legend. No one's really sure, or they are very sure of him, but okay, look, this vigilante is running around and he is taking over the city. So people know about Batman, and he is striking fear into them because they did this really amazing shot where when Bruce is monologuing and like they just do this thing of like where people look down dark alleys and think I'm there, and it brings me back to like the whole speech in Arkham Origins where Bruce is being like, whenever a mugger is not considering mugging somebody or hurting somebody, that is fear. I am the reason that the criminals breathe easier when the sun rises, and that is exactly what Batman is in this movie. Robert Pattinson did a great job. His Bruce Wayne is great. How he does Batman is really good. I love the voice. I love the gadgets. I really like the Batmobile. I like that they gave each individual villain, you know, like their own time. It wasn't just, oh, this villain is here and then never seen again. No. Penguin is flushed out. The Falcone and Maroni, they're flushed out. Catwoman is flushed out. You really get a sense of what not only Gotham's crime rate is like, but also there might even be something a lot deeper and darker that is even underneath Gotham's underbelly. And it was so great. Like I said, they took a lot of inspiration from this book, and it shows. Matt Reeves cared so much about this film, and his passion, and Robert Pattinson's passion also really shows. Guys, please go watch this movie. It is a great detective movie. It is actually kind of scary. I enjoyed it. I really liked it, and it is something I would strongly recommend any Batman fan or even a true crime fan go and watch. Guys, don't forget to elbow drop that like button and spear that subscribe button for the 1, 2, 3. Don't forget to check out my other content for my other reviews, my reaction to the trailer, or go check out my other videos. I got a bunch of other content. Guys, I hope that you are having a good day, and if you're having a bad day, I really hope that this video has made your day easier. If I can make your day better by, being silly or talking about a movie or even wrestling or anything, I just hope that I'm able to make your day better. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you next time.